Hello everyone. Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know, especially if you are one of my loyal listeners that is looking for a little bit more, I've created a paid subscription option for the podcast for 99 pence per month. On top of this being ad-free and just purely being the essence of the episodes, I will be doing bonus episodes, some personal update episodes, and we'll also include any information, invites into any virtual workshops or online things that I do in the future. So if you fancy it, check out the show notes below with the link and enjoy the show. Hello everyone. Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. Do you feel like you are stuck in a dinner rut? With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients with mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip all those trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. You can now enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. With over 25 recipes to choose from each week, there is something for everyone to enjoy. All recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. Personally, my favourite thing about HelloFresh is the vegetarian dishes. On top of being fresh ingredients, the variety of recipes and dishes provides us with inspiration, as it can always be a bit of a chore thinking up of new recipes, especially when looking at vegetarian dishes. Go to the link in the show notes to get 50% off your first box and then 35% off your next 3 boxes. That's the link in the show notes for 50% off your first box and then 35% off of your next 3 boxes. HelloFresh, the #1 meal kit. Please note that this offer is only available for listeners in the UK. Now, on to the show. Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Self-Improvement Project. I hope you're all well. I hope you are finding stimulation and engagement with your self-improvement. And importantly for this episode, you're enjoying the journey that comes with it. A lot of what I talk about with our mindset is around the long term. There's no end to this journey that we're on with self-improvement. And the closer and more aware of that we get to that mindset, the more acceptance we have, the more trust that we have in everything, which is why this episode is called Trust the Journey. Trusting the journey is tough when we are constantly comparing ourselves to other people. We need to be better, we should be where they are, etc., etc. All these thoughts playing around in our minds, making us think that we're not good enough, or the effect that it has is that it makes our mindset one of self-criticism for the majority of the time. When we think that there is no end to this game, this can be described as an infinite mindset, or just thinking of it as never as a means to an end. Exercise, health, projects that you have, hobbies. There's no peak that you reach. There's no achievement that you get for this. And this comes down to one thing only. Comes down to self-care. Self-care is an infinite game. Self-care is about trusting the journey. Self-care is a mindset that we need to create from a sustainable perspective in order to get the most out of it. If you're listening to this with the aim of improving your life over the next short period of time, then turn off, because this isn't what this podcast is about. This podcast is for life. It's a lifestyle. It's to last a lifetime with this mindset. By listening to these episodes, you're committing to self-care that has longevity to it. Longevity around habits, longevity around who we are and our identity, but also long-term in the sense of the respect that we show ourselves, the self-acceptance that we create within ourselves, the patience that we show when, no, we can't go at 100 miles per hour 24/7. We give ourselves patience, we give ourselves time, we show ourselves that self-respect that allows us to mold naturally into who we should be. Trusting the journey means not being on all the time. Trusting the journey means that you need to create time for nothing. You need to create space for yourself to not do anything. You need to create space for yourself to just be. This is a deeper level of self-care. This isn't exercise. This isn't eating well. This goes beyond that. This is a part of who you are. This mindset that we have and we're developing within our lives is something that will feed those deeper feelings of self-respect and self-acceptance. The ultimate goal for self-improvement is self-acceptance, acceptance of ourselves, who we're trying to become, what we've already achieved, dropping the ego that comes with achievement, and just having that respect that the mutual respect that we have shown to our past selves and we are going to give to our future selves. This allows us to be present during the journey that we are on and eliminates any of the noise or chatter from the external world of things like Instagram or people that you know posting things about their own journey. There's only one journey, and that's yours. Create some minimums for yourself within this journey. You're never going to be perfect all the time. That's a part of trust. But accepting that you're not going to be perfect all the time is what's going to allow you to succeed in the long term. It's what's going to allow you to become the best version of yourself in the long term. The term becoming the best version of yourself can be thrown around quite a bit, but it gives off the impression that people are perfect when they're the best version of themselves. The best version of yourself might be gifting yourself a lion at the weekend, or having some sort of fast food as a reward. But also when you're feeling low, giving yourself that acceptance of, I don't feel in the mood today. That can be a best version of yourself. Showing yourself sympathy. And this is where trusting the journey comes full circle. We aren't perfect. We're never going to be perfect. And the journey that you're on will give you the highs and give you the lows, and you will accept those as part of that. But the goal here is the deeper level of self-improvement, the deeper level of self-care. There's a layer underneath the journey, and that layer is the acceptance of the journey and of yourself. So keep enjoying the work that you've put in. Respect and give yourself praise for the effort and achievements that you've got so far. Respect the fact that you are going to continue to work hard, and respect your future self with the things that you've set it up for going forward. I'd love to hear your thoughts about today's episode. It's been wonderfully inspirational to put together, and I want to know about your thoughts about the journey. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you feel like we should always make time for things to constantly improve ourselves and squeeze everything in? Or should we have more free time to allow us to become who we should be? Let me know, email me, or just simply write to me with any reflections that you have. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Cheers. Hey guys, me again. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and if you're not ready for the Becoming Unstuck in 30 Days self-led course quite yet, why don't you try my free ebook I created? 5 simple steps to improve yourself and your life. I made this during the very first lockdown of the pandemic, in the early days of the self-improvement project. It's a quick go-to when you're feeling unsure what to work on when improving yourself or your lifestyle. And the great starting point if you're trying to figure out how to live a more fulfilling and simple life. The link for this will be in the show notes for you. Have a good one.